you haven't already gotten one yet, here are plenty of reasons why you need a foam roller. You can use a hard one, a soft one that's perforated, whatever works for you. And I'm gonna show you a couple different ways to use them to make your life a little bit better. Our first one is massage your muscles. You can come all the way down onto the floor. You can work your IT bands, your quads, you can get your inner thighs. Anywhere there's muscles on your body, it's like a deep tissue massage for it. It feels wonderful. I love to get on the outside edge of my thigh. This is your IT band. It connects from your upper hip all the way down to the outer edge of your knee. Move slow, and the more pressure you put down on top of that muscle, the more intense the stretch is going to be. So you can get your legs, you can get your upper back, your arms. And then another reason is self-acupressure massage. For this, I like to use a more dense foam roller. I'm gonna put it right underneath the middle of my back. Ladies, this would be at the bottom of your sports bra, right at the base of your shoulder blades. I'm gonna cross my hands over my chest, take a deep breath in. Exhale and press down for 10 seconds. The more you press down, the deeper the stretch will be, but you wanna find those trigger points that are right in the middle of your back. Typically they'd be in that area that creates a lot more tension. So in that upper back where we find ourselves rounding over maybe at our desk all day, this would be a really wonderful thing to do at the end of a day, or even when you first wake up in the morning. If you want to alleviate some pressure from your neck, a little bit of acupressure for your neck, you just take a softer foam roller. A dense one will work fine too, just make sure it's nice and long enough to accommodate the width of your neck. And then you can just lay down and relax. You can even turn your head from side to side. I do use this as a pillow. Sometimes when I'm either reading or watching Netflix and foam roll, it's great. You can use a foam roller to perk up your push-up or even your plank. So I'm going to use a dense one for this. I'm going to take my hands right on top of that foam roller underneath my shoulders and then hold a plank. So now I have to work my core a little bit more so that I stay balanced and I'm even elevated. So I'm working my shoulders a little bit more. And then if you want to try to make it even more challenging, you can put your feet on top of it and then balance. Can you try push up? You never know unless you try. All right, our next reason is you can use it as a yoga prop, which is awesome. So say you're in Trikonasana or triangle pose, and it would be on the instep of your front foot. I'm gonna be opened up and turned in with my back hip. My arms are out. I might extend forward and lower down, and then I don't have to rotate all the way down to the floor. So instead of using a yoga block, you could even use your foam roller. Additionally, when you're in Shavasana, you can lay down flat, and instead of propping yourself up, if you don't have blankets, you can place your right underneath your calves and relax so that it lets your lumbar spine lower all the way down. Even under your knees is a great option too. Keep it nice and flat, and that way you can feel your lower back really connect to the floor. So it just tilts your tailbone under a little bit. Okay, additionally, if you just don't have something, it substitutes in perfectly. You can also strengthen your core with a foam roller. So say I'm laying down flat on my foam roller in a supine position. So I'm gonna lay all the way down on my back, and I'm gonna balance, and maybe I'll even try to take my hands off the floor, or maybe a knee off the floor. Now if you have a long one, you can use that and even lay your head down too. So for example, I might lay my head all the way down. Make sure it's right in the middle of your spine. Should be between your shoulder blades, and then again you can alternate your knees. Maybe you even can take both of them up. Good job. All right, you can extend your stretch with the foam roller. You can go straight out in front of you. I can take a seated forward fold and get even more of a hamstring stretch. It's a nice, really deep stretch. You're just inviting a bigger space for your hamstrings to stretch even more. If you don't want to try it there, maybe you can try it in child's pose. Let the arms reach up and sit all the way back. That feels great for the amount of space right in the shoulders and the back. Letting your head drop down and then roll it on up. You can build your balance with a foam roller. You can try to take your back foot of a lunge and then roll it all the way out. Oops, don't lose it. So we're gonna have to learn how to balance on one foot and then also go down into a lunge and come all the way back up. Maybe even a bigger step all the way down and up. Lower and lift. Or try to hold it down. So building your balance and balancing on one foot and getting a little bit off balance with the foot that's on the foam roller. It's really challenging, but it's super cool to add into your workouts a little bit here and there. Stability is definitely something that we all could use a little work on. You can also rehab your feet. So if you want to go barefoot, a nice dense foam roller, and you'd put your foot rolling right on top of it to get into the fascia on the bottom of the foot. Runners, this is awesome for you. Anyone that wears heels, okay, we want to be able to get the fascia on the bottom of the foot really malleable so that you can actually roll through and not get too tight that we cramp up on our feet. Cramped feet are the worst. So your foam roller can help you out with that, can also help you safely crack your back. So when you do this, I like to say anywhere upwards of the middle of your back all the way to the tops of your shoulders is a safe place to roll. So you're gonna take a deep breath in and roll it on back. My back already cracked earlier from this, so you might not hear anything yet, but you never know. And it feels great too. You don't have to spend too much time there, but a little goes a long way. And finally, proprioception is something really cool that we can all add into our workouts every now and then. Basically taking away your senses, so taking away your safety net of being grounded on the floor and requiring all the rest of your muscles to work to do the same movement. So if I was going to do a split stance row, bringing my hand up to my shoulder, I could even place this on the floor and put my toe on it so that now I don't have the stability of the floor. I'm gonna still fold over, and now I'm really using this leg quite a bit more. And you know what else I'm working a little bit more? My core. It's wonderful. So here are 10 reasons why you need a foam roller.